Okay, so we are live on YouTube now, and we're gonna speak a lot of English. We're gonna exchange a lot of ideas and learn. I'm Philip, as you already know, and I'm here to host this meeting 100% in English. This is not a class. We are not going to teach you anything. We are not going to correct you, though you are going to learn everything you need in order to speak and to be fluent. So, wow, this is really crowded today. And I guess I'm not going to, I'm gonna just ask one or two to present in the main room, I guess, or should I divide you in small rooms? I guess I'm gonna divide you, gonna be better. All right, so, okay. So I have one room with 3 people, another with 4, and I'm going to put the questions in here. Please present yourself first. Remember the importance of presentations and how to learn when you present yourself. And this is something you're going to do every single time you meet someone, or you go to an interview, or you come to TALK meetings, okay? Team building is the topic. I hope you enjoy, and see you by the end of the meeting. And remember, I'm asking all of you to summarize, to bring something for us. And yeah, that's it. So see ya. Have a great day, great meeting. All right, so for Leandro, Deborah, Andrea, and Aldebara, there we go. And let's start with the presentation. Starting with you, Andrea. Go ahead, present yourself.
Okay, hello guys, good morning. My name is Andrea. I'm 45 years old. I've been living in Guarujá since I was 7 years, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. What else? I'm a kind of person that help people. I believe that I think more in not other people than me, because sometimes I like so much to help and forget about me. And that's it for all.
Very good, very good. And you, Deborah?
Hello guys, morning. I'm Deborah. I'm 32 years old. I'm from Fortaleza, Ceará, but I'm living in Portugal right now with my husband because he invited in the company here, and we decided to move on here. And I'm a data analyst, but I don't have a job right now, but I'm found a new job, and to improve my English today, I appreciate to stay here. Yeah.
Very good. Welcome aboard. I guess it's the first time at 6 a.m., isn't it?
Sorry?
Is it the first time at 6 a.m.?
No. But I never turn on my video.
Okay. So that's the reason. That's why I always tell people, turning the video on, it's part of the fluency, you know. So, Leandro, go ahead. Present yourself.
Hello, guys. I'm a student of computer engineering. I'm here to improve my English for work. I really like speak my native idiom, my mother language, but I need to study English because I choose a area that I use a lot of English. I like consume that like a cultural things, not for speaking, but I decided that I need to speak. I study Spanish more for my travels because I like to travel a lot. It's not like English, but it's more to meet people and travel in South America. I travel for some countries. I would like learn and study and travel more in my continent, I guess. Because that I started to study Spanish too. This year I have I would like learn more. Okay, let's go, guys. Good morning for all.
Very good, very good. And you, Aldebaran?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Aldebaran. I'm from São Paulo, but I'm living in Dublin around 1 year, 1 year and a half. And I'm married, I'm 32. I started talk to improve my English because I work to a Brazilian company. So I do speak English every day. And about teamwork, this topic today, right?
Yeah, team building.
Team building. Yeah, team building, teamwork. But I like to work with a group of people. We change experience, and I think it's we can make a better job than our own.
Very good. So we are gonna have a discussion here about team building and teamwork as well. Gonna do the same pretty much. And the very first question is, at the job you have at the moment, or even if you don't have a job, is good teamwork really important to the tasks or the activities you have to do? So let's go straight to Aldebaran now. What do you think?
Yeah, nowadays I think always it's really important because everyone there is a point of view how to solve some problem. To clarify, I'm a system developer, so it's important each one's show your point of view, how to solve some problem, and we can pick up the better thing of the each one's. So it's really important, and I think it's always be.
Very good. Tassia, welcome aboard. We're talking about team building, and here are the questions. Deborah, what's your opinion on this question? Is teamwork really important for the things you do?
Yes, I think it's very important because in my job, for example, I need a lot of persons, and I need these persons clarify the problems, because I need information about, for example, building the KPIs in my job. For example, I'm a data analyst and I make a dashboard, for example, and I need a lot of information.
Great, very good. And you, Leandro, what do you think about this teamwork importance?
I guess it's so important for my area. I study data science, data analysis too. I guess is if I need a lot of information about everything. In my last job, I need to work with people. Information is so important. I need to work with manage people in person workplaces, and I need more than the people doing the things that it's my work depend on that. Because if the people is not connected, the work don't work. The job don't work good. Information or I don't know the word confiar nas pessoas.
Trust.
Trust, yes, trust, because I have a lot of things that need to work inside the home of sometimes home of clients. Okay, I need people people really trust in people. Yeah, because that my last work and I used to work with a team. That's it.
Nice, very good. So let me change questions now, and I'm gonna ask Andrea and Tasia about this. It's gonna be two questions actually. First, do you like to work in a group or in are you a teamwork professional, or you like to work by yourself? And when you work in a group of people, what's the role you play? What is the role you are in the group? Like, are you a leader? Are you just a person following orders? Are you a person like enthusiastic and help people to I don't know, to do things? So I'm gonna start with Tasia. Go ahead.
Morning. Well, for me, usually I am the leader of the group because I follow the rule that, like, if no one is doing, I do. You know, I can stay just watching people talking without any structure or any plan. So usually me, I am the one who make this plan or make structure. So for me, usually it's that. About your second question, but the first one was if I like
to work. Yeah.
Yeah, I like working in group, but not always, because it's difficult when you are if some people that don't wanna do the work that he is assigning, or even wanted to participate. So it's kind of, you know, I don't feel comfortable when I am if these people when I'm working in a teamwork that has people like that. So I think I like to work in group when I have the same energy in everyone in the group, you know.
Yeah, I understand. It's really hard to work in groups, and especially when there's no empathy or there's no bond between people. It's really complicated. What about you, Andrea? How do you feel about working groups, and what's the role you play?
Yes, I like to work in group. I don't have a problem, but I know that sometimes it's difficult to deal with people because everybody has a different opinion. But I don't have problem on it. And I am assistant administrative nowadays. I have a group because there are stock, I don't know how to say in English, where we maintain things to distribute to the restaurants. And I'm a kind of a leader because I need to manage the people there. So that's it.
Very good. I'm gonna be really honest. I cannot handle a solo job, you know, like working by myself without people around. It's the most challenging thing, in my opinion, like at least for me. So Deborah, there's a good question here. When we work in groups, like we were talking about roles and everything, at work or activities that you are part of, are you more active in discussions or you prefer more to listen to people?
Well, in my opinion, I prefer to listen to people because I'm a person observadora, I don't know.
Like
And
a watcher person, I don't know.
yes, I prefer this, but I know I'm without a problem. I don't have a problem, and I need to be leader. But I prefer to listen to the persons.
And why is that? Why do you prefer to listen rather than being active and discussing?
Because I prefer observation about the rules, about the situation, and understand my environment very well. I prefer this.
Very nice. And you, Andrea, are you more into Deborah's opinion? Like you prefer to watch, to listen, to be like not to really activate, or how do you feel?
Yes, I prefer listening, but sometimes I need to be more active in the discussion because, yeah, sometimes we need to handle some situations and people need to, how can I say, hear me. But I prefer only stay in my way, listening people. But sometimes it's not possible.
And Deborah, how is it for you, especially when you work remotely, you work from home? How does it work for you?
Sorry, Philip. Oh.
No, Deborah. Yeah, it's all Deborah. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Philip. Yeah.
Okay. What, Deborah? Do you want to say something? No? Okay. Go ahead, Deborah. Oh, so how does it work for you?
I like to participate more when I have know-how, knowledge about the topic. But nowadays, in my position, I have to participate more than listening, But when I don't know something, I prefer to listen, understand, and learning, than say something wrong. But when I know something, I like to change experience. I don't know, exchange. I don't know.
Exchange.
Yeah. Exchange experience. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But about the topic, it's work with someone or not. It's like I think the topic before. I think some tasks you have to do alone, and some tasks we have to do in group. Maybe broke some task and you take care about this part. Another one person to take care of the another part of the task. Another task. A leader, I think it's made to this division and it give this obligation. I don't know, it's obligation task. I don't know. No.
Yeah, and how does it work the same like remotely rather than like in the office? What do you think?
The division, the work, I think it's work like the same, but how can I say the ritmo?
The pace.
The pace is not the same. It's the connection is not the same. It's harder to create a connection with people nowadays. But when you create it, I think we can work like as before.
Very good. Yeah, I'm gonna dig deeper into this remote in the office situation. Tasia, you told you play a leader role, right? And are you more like leaders? Yeah, thinking about leadership, are you more active in discussions? Do you bring more your opinion, or you listen more carefully? How do you handle this?
I think I can do the both because I am this kind of leader that like to listen literally everyone. So if someone is not talking, I always insent, I answer. I forgot the word, but
Encourage people.
encourage. Yeah, I encourage them to talk. So for me, yeah, I'm always listen what they are saying, like what this means about the person that are saying, not just the content, but what is saying also, like the energy, if the person is engaged, if the project, or I don't know, if the person has doubts about what we are talking about. So for me, I do the both, but I can say that I am more observer than talk, because I'm always trying to make sense about what the people in my group are saying with the big picture. So I think for that I'm more a talker. But I don't know if I make my point that it's not just the talker, I am also the observer.
And do you think, like, for a leader, is it better to talk or to listen?
Well, I think listen. I think the both, but if just one option, I think listen, because if you don't listen, you can understand if you are being understand, for example, or I don't know, you can make sure that everything's going the way you expected. So if only you talk, you only know what you already knew, like your opinion, not if the others are follow up. So for me, I think it's better when you listen more than you talk.
Leandro, about exactly what Tasia has just answered, what do you think?
I am the person that like participate in conversation. I but I'm the same, sometimes the same that Tasia, because I like to listen and become more confident to participate. I like to study the situation. Some people it's not open to change opinion, or sometimes I need something to tell you, the other is not open to listen, and because that's I prefer sometimes only listen, but I prefer work with uh, I like to work with a leader. I prefer the ambient, more collaborative. But if I need to participate by a leader, I was leader sometimes. I can do it. And when I a leader, I would like I like a lot listen to the author to have opinion. I because leader is not like a dictator, I guess. You have
Dictatorship.
yeah, a dictation. You have idea that you need to do, but you have other brains work with you, and it's good when you listen. Okay, you listen to the other, but sometimes you need put your opinion because you're a leader. Yeah. That's it. I prefer work collaboratively. Sometimes listen, and if I confident to tell my opinion or discuss about thing or I add something that I have information or something to help. I guess I like it. Like to speak. So that's it.
Very nice. Very nice. As a leader, what would you change the way you work today? If you're the boss from now on, picture this situation. You are the boss and you change rules and you change the way you work. What would you do?
In what situation?
In any situation you imagine. So picture it doesn't need to be like not in the job itself, but imagine, picture the situation. You are working, even though you're not. You have activities and you have goals. So picture you are the boss and you are leading yourself or the group you work with. What would you change? The way it's done today.
Yeah, I just like the things that I need to do.
Yeah, you're going to change. You're going to change something. You need to change. You're the boss. You have just been promoted as the boss of the position you are or whatever. So what would you change? And you can just think about any position or about yourself studying or about
I guess I need to tell about myself. It exists a lot of things that I would like be better. Like a communication in the English is one, but the communication in I'm a communicative person, but sometimes I have a lot of things in my mind that I would like have more become more easy to pass the message, because I feeling that I don't know some word I don't know the words because I sometimes I tropeço seria in my
you miss you can say
yeah I miss the word like that. I guess this is the thing that I'm working to become more confident. I don't know. I guess I don't understand the meaning of your question, because I guess it's so I have a lot of things that I can change, but I don't know. I don't have something to change. Only I have a control only with my person, I guess. Not it's impossible to control the situation that I don't know why.
yeah. But the idea of this question, it's always to make you and other people feel uncomfortable, like, because I know it's hard to bring up an answer for some questions. So, and in life, and especially interviews, you're gonna have questions that you don't have any idea what to answer. So how do you do that? Then sometimes when you don't have an answer, it's the best exercise ever. So how you deal with that, you know?
Yes, I guess many conversations you don't have the word to or the answer. The question you need to manage that, handle that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay to not have an answer. Sometimes it's a good answer. I have no idea what I would do, you know? Yeah. Andrea, What about you? If you were the boss, what would you change the way you work today?
Thinking about my job, if I am the boss, I would change the approach with the employees, because I believe that it's necessary to have an approach to make them understand what is necessary to how can I say, to develop it of the company, and the employers also, because we need to work as a team, and for work as a team, the employers need to know what they need to do, and thinking about the development. I think that's it.
Very good. And you, Deborah, how or what would you change?
Yeah, I certainly try study the type of personality about my job, about my environment, about person. I study about the personalities, the person, yeah, and try handle about the any personalities, and try develop the persons. Yeah, I try study how I can develop the persons. I try this because I think this to be leader is very difficult, is very important about the team. Yes, about the goals. I think this.
Very good, very good. Well, Deborah, what about yourself? What would you change the way you could lead yourself or the group you work with?
I was thinking about, and I really don't know what I changed. Really, the way I'm working, I don't know, but what I was thinking about, probably I try to work 4 days a week. You know, it's something, it's new around here, and the searches say that the people work better and more than 5 days a week, and I would like to try that. You know, it's better when you, like this last week, I work 4 days because every month I have 1 day off in the company, and it's pretty good to have 3 days, you know, to rest, and you return better. It's really, really right there. So I think I try this new way to work.
Great. And Deborah, what do you think about Aldebaran's opinion about the way he would love to work, he would like to work? How do you think? Would it fit for yourself, or the way you see yourself? Would you apply as a boss, as a leader?
Sorry, Felipe, I don't understand very well, Deborah.
Okay. I'm just could you hear him, or yeah?
Yeah.
So the question is pretty much, as a boss, would you apply like a 4-day work in a week, or do you think it wouldn't work for you?
Okay, the job is working.
Yeah, 4-day in a week, you know.
I think it's interesting, but about the person, because the persons try, because the persons have more time, but I don't see very well gains about this. yeah, I think this, in my opinion.
And as a leader, what would you change the way you work?
Change the work is about the
Yeah,
5
if
days.
you were a boss, you can change anything in your job. What would you change?
I think it's a hybrid job. I think it is very approach, and you change about the schedule. For example, you need to start in your job in 6 p.m. 6 the morning or 8 the morning. This is heavy. I don't know English. Approach is very flexible. I think it is very good. But this job in the 4 days, I know have it's a good idea.
Tasia, do you think better than asking this? What can a manager or a leader do to build a really strong culture in the team? What do you think it's good as a boss, as a leader, as whatever is the name, manager, whatever? What do you think is the key skill or the key points that you can bring us up to develop a strong team, especially culture-wise, you know?
Yeah. I think the first one, the leader has to be honest, because and not just honest. I am trying to make the point that is necessary involve the people they work with in the purpose, not just execute something manual or something the person who are doing not understand the big picture, just doing what they are told to do. I think when a leader is not concerned about this, it's a problem, because they are not developed the people they work with. So for me, it's really important that the leader show what the purpose of doing one task, even that is simple. So being honest, I'm thinking if the is the best word for what I described right now. It's not just honest, right? It's more like openings. I don't know.
To be opened for other ideas, other situations.
Yeah, I don't know if this enough, but yeah, you understand what I'm doing, what I'm saying. It's important it's important to share the purpose of the everything, the tasks there that are not so clear about what they're saying, because if the leader are guiding, if purpose is easier to stay what the word, connected, what focus, yeah.
No, I really get you. It's something like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're trying to say that the group needs to have a clear purpose, right, in order to understand what
exactly
and why that activity or that
exactly
goal is being done, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You see, you speak English. Yeah. Deborah, do you agree with Tasia? How can I explain in other words?
Yeah, I agree. I add some points more. I think it's for you have a great culture. The environment that everyone work, these persons work, must be able to then be themselves right there. You know, no, it's like a fake person or take care of what they say. It's a open environment to everyone, independent of the level. It's like the junior, senior, manager, whatever, and can give you the opinion and your point of view. And everyone must be, it's like a polite or kind of person, you know, it's really important. No be a environment like a who answers and I don't know, it's a ugly face. I don't know if this word. Yeah, but I really, I think the purpose is really important for the team.
Very good, very good. Andrea, and can you think, or can you bring us anything that can help a group of people to perform better?
Yes. First of all, I think when the group believe in themselves, it's a how can I say, a good step, because for the group being a good group, we need to trust each other, have trust each other, and as Aldebaran and Tassia said, we need to find the purpose to the group. What else I think? Be trustful, be honest, and I am thinking, Philip.
I know.
6 a.m. it's hard.
That's why we are here.
Yes.
To
What else I
exercise.
can put here? I don't know. I am a kind of leader that I don't like to, how can I say? I like to take the responsibility for me. Even if another person in the group makes something wrong, I will take this responsibility, because I think that the team is it. If I am a leader, I am not a leader out because my group is going better, but I am a leader as with a group it's not so good also. So I think we can develop the union, the respect, the trustful, and make this take the responsibility for you. I think the person will trust more in you. Oh, Andrea is a leader, and she doesn't point me that I am wrong. She take the responsibility for her. I think that's it.
Very nice. And it's hard to, especially when I bring a new question, to have a quick answer.
Yes.
Leandro, what about you? How do you see that, like exercises or activities that can bring people together to create a better environment or something like that?
I don't understand very well your question.
For example, what do you think leaders or managers or bosses can do to create a better environment, to create a better, like a better team to perform well, you know, something that people who sides or people who have like a team what they should or they could do in order to.
Okay.
to
I don't know. Exist many things. Some participate with some things. Some activities with the work, the colleagues, I guess. Like happy hour is good to understand what's the a kind of personality that the person have, because if you have tasks to share for anyone, I guess some is better to do that than the others, and in sometimes you need to change the team, or like if you have a team work with in pairs, you like change the pairs and in did tests to understand your team. I like a boss when I have a lot of boss. I like it when they give me feedbacks. Okay, don't only share tasks for me, or share the things for, to me, but help me to do that with opinion. I would like be this kind of a boss, I guess, a leader that give feedbacks, more participative. That's it. I guess try provocative sometimes my team to give opinion about the job, about the try understand and the context that this kind of worker is feeling in your life. Okay, because everything reflects in your work. No, not only the work, but the life, I guess. That's it.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm trying to really provoke all of you in order to think with another point of view, with someone's eyes, because usually we are in a position where we do not see ourselves as managers, as leaders, and we are just pointing out things. And I understand that the position being led by a boss, by a manager or something like that, it's yeah, you have the responsibility to point things out. But I think, and I bring myself into this position nowadays because I have been pointed out every day, and I understand that, and I take accountability about everything. And every time as Andrea said, in the end of the day, I'm responsible for everything that happens. So what can I do with that? Is there something or not? And then just an exercise my brain tries to do in order to have to bring a solution or something. So that correction situation about the language turns out to be, okay, let's do something about it. So from time to time, from 3 to 4 months, we ask people in the WhatsApp group to bring them a feedback, and it's a huge one. It takes 1-2 hours to at least to build the feedback as we are building with content and in a way that, okay, so Leandro, this is your feedback, and you're doing this, and you're doing great on this. In another situation, you should pay attention, and then we are going to bring a material for you. So it's a kind of feedback that we usually don't see in the market in other places. And when we see, people charge you 200-300 reais for that, at least. So it's being everybody wants corrections, but when it comes to corrections, okay, we do that, and I don't know if people are doing something about it. And then that's another challenge, So yeah. Oh, we need correction. But when I'm corrected, I'm not gonna do anything with the information. That's pretty much. So for the other group, I want to hear Aline. How can you sum up the conversation in your group and to highlight some ideas for us?
Hello, everyone. Well, we talk a lot. I think everyone has an experience about working as a team. And we realize or we get on the conclusion that the most important thing is communication. When you don't have a good communication as a team, it's very difficult to do a job without any failure. So what more? Let me think. And we talk about how important is for you when you can when you are able to maintain a team united and have good moments in the meanwhile when you are working. So it's not just only work and do the meetings and have a great communication. We have to maintain a good environment too. An environment where people feel they are safe to speak freely. So that's very important. And there are some people that like working as a team. There is another that not a really big fan. And I think was that we talk about in our group.
Very nice. Love it. I think this is the kind of question that I need to ask all the hosts to do at the end of the meetings, because sometimes we are just asking, oh, how did you feel? How was it? And then it's not enough to really exercise communication in English. So yeah, there's always room for improvements every single time.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Deborah, and how can you sum up our conversation here in the main room for the girls?
We talk what the leader can do to have a great environment, the better environment, really, and what we think what a leader can do for if we are a leader, what we change in a company, in a team, and what else. And it's like I think the other room, many people has a different view of the company, the team, the leader, and I to be part of this conversation because each one has a kind of experience, you know, the work, and it was great. I don't know. Yeah. Anyone can put something more? It's open.
Yeah, and this is the kind of exercise that you usually do at work. So yeah. Sometimes people, they cannot attend the meeting and you need to see, bro. And sometimes you just need to answer people back what happened in the meeting. And that's the idea of this exercise. Very good. Just to let you know, we have a survey. It's really important to answer that. Takes like 3 to 5 seconds. Moreover, I'm going to handle the next meeting at 7. Carlos sent me a message like earlier in the morning to tell he had an issue. So I'm gonna handle that. So at 7 a.m. I'm gonna be hosting. If you wanna drop by, just go to the planner and get the link, or you still have 2 minutes to book. And for today, I want to thank you all. It was the crowdest crowd we had so far at 6 a.m., 10 people. So Deborah, Andrea, Debaran, Leandro, Tassia, Rosalia, Ju, and Aline, thank you so much. Tomorrow we're gonna be together, and on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'll need help from someone to lead the conversation, especially Wednesday and Friday, where I'm gonna be between cities, so I don't know if I have internet or not. So if any of you in here wants to help me out with that, just raise your hand on our WhatsApp group. And by the way, the WhatsApp group, it's going to be closed. No, not closed, but the way we are doing, I'm going to add something for it. And as I told you, I'm gonna send you, because you have been part of the 6 a.m. group for a while now, and for new entries or for new members, it's going to have some changes. And the idea is to have each host to have a WhatsApp group where you can connect better with them. Okay, so you can be closer to each host, and yeah, there are a few changes coming soon. So Ju, I'll talk to you later to add you there, and for everybody else, see you in 10 seconds, pretty much.